Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Exalted One, the Worthy One, the Supremely Enlightened One. Thero refuge, Sisarana. Buddhang saranang gacchami, Dhammang saranang gacchami, Sanghang saranang gacchami. I go to the Buddha for refuge. I go to the Dhamma for refuge. I go to the Sangha for refuge. Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. A second time I go to the Buddha for refuge. A second time I go to the Dhamma for refuge. A second time I go to the Sangha for refuge. Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. A third time I go to the Buddha for refuge. A third time I go to the Dhamma for refuge. A third time I go to the Sangha for refuge. 5 phrases, Panchasila. Phanati pata veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. I undertake the training role to abstain from taking life. Adinādāna veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. I undertake the training role to abstain from stealing. Kāmesu micchāchārā veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. I undertake the training role to abstain from sexual misconduct. Musāvādā veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. I undertake the training role to abstain from false speech. Surameraya majjapamādhatthāna veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. I undertake the training role to abstain from intoxicating drinks and drugs causing heedlessness. Buddha Vandana, homage to the Supreme Buddha. Iti piso bhagavā araham samma sambuddho viññācarana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisa dhamma sārati Santa deva manussanam buddho bhagavati Such indeed the exalted one, worthy, supremely enlightened, endowed with knowledge and conduct, well gone, knower of the world, incomparable trainer of persons to be tamed, the supreme teacher of deities and men, enlightened and exalted. Dhamma Vandana, homage to the Dhamma, Buddha's teachings. Swakhato Bhagavata Dhammo Sandintiko Akaliko Ehi Pansiko Opanaiko Panchantam Veditambo Vinyuhiti. Dhamma is well expounded by the Blessed One. Visible results, immediately effective, calling one to come and see, leading onwards and to be personally realized by the wise. Sangha Vandana, homage to the Buddha's noble disciples. Supatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Ujupatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Nyaya Patipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Samiti Patipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Yadidan Chantari Purisa Yugani Atta Purisa Pungala Esa Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Ahoneyo Pahoneyo Dakhineyo Anjali Karaniyo Anuntaram Punyakentham Lokan Sati. Sangha, the Buddha's noble disciples, expend their life for the longevity of the dispensation of the Buddha. They spend a spiritual life. They have given up everything that they had. Their entire life is virtuous and wise. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Dear friends in Dhamma, now we are going to practice sitting meditation. And here, first of all, we should understand the Buddha's message in meditation. Meditation means mental culture, purifying one's mind. By practicing meditation, we always purify our mind from negative thoughts. The Supreme Buddha says, all negative thoughts, defilements can be included into three. They are greed or craving, anger or ill will, and delusion or ignorance. Craving, anger and delusion. These are the main unwholesome mental states that disturb our peace of mind. We do all things in the name of reducing, eradicating these negative thoughts from our mind. That is the main purpose of all activities that Buddha has explained as dana, generosity, sila, virtue, and bhavana, meditation. According to Buddhism, all Buddhist meditation techniques can be included into two. They are samatha bhavana or concentration meditation and Vipassana Bhavana, insight meditation. The purpose of practicing concentration meditation is to eradicate 5 hindrances, Pancha Nivarana. They are sensual pleasure, Kamachanda, ill will, Vyapada, Uddhacca Kukucca, sloth and torpor, Vicikiccha, skeptical doubt, and Tinamidda, restlessness. These are the negative, unwholesome mental states, so 5 hindrances. By practicing concentration meditation, we trained our mind to overcome these 5 hindrances. In short, greed and anger. The purpose of practicing insight meditation is to eradicate delusion, ignorance or avidya. First of all, having some moral conduct, sila. If we keep our attention in the present moment, and also if we can develop positive thoughts at the present moment, then we can overcome craving and anger. When mind is concentrated, when mind is in samadhi, then we reflect on impermanence with the understanding of what we have already heard. Here, it is very important to understand mindful object, satinimitta, the object of mindfulness. It means whatever we do, our mindfulness should increase gradually. For that, Buddha has explained the importance of developing mindful object. It means, Buddha says in his teachings, Nasikageva mukhanimitteva satim parimukam upattapetva. We should keep our attention in this area, around the nose or upper lip. That is the very first step of meditation. When we keep our attention in this area, it means we trained our mind to live in the present moment. The reason is that we always live in the past or future. We have lost the beauty of our life because we are unable to live in the present moment. When we keep our attention in this area, then we know that we live in the present moment. It doesn't mean that we don't think our past or future. Actually, keeping our attention in this area, we can remember anything which happened in the past or which will happen in the future too. But we know very well, now I read my mind. When we remember something which happened in the past, if we are mindful in the present moment, we know very well that now I am reading my mind. Then craving and anger don't arise in our mind because we are mindful. We have mindfulness. Although on the other side, we can remember something which will happen in the future too. But we know very well that future things haven't come yet. We are reading our own mind at the moment. If we are able to keep our attention in the present moment, it means we can see the beauty of our mind. This is the very first step of Buddhist meditation. When our mindfulness increases gradually, then we develop positive thoughts such as loving kindness, sympathetic joy, wisdom, confidence, devotion, energy. These are the positive thoughts that we develop when we keep our attention in the present moment. But the very first step is that keeping our mind around the nose or upper lip. Then, first of all, we are aware of our body and mind. When we breathe in and out, we know that now I am breathing in and out. And also, when we contemplate on our body, we can think about the 4 fundamental elements which consist with our body. Earth element, water element, fire element and air elements. And also we can contemplate on our consciousness too. It means in Buddhism, Chittanupassana, we contemplate on mind or consciousness. Then little by little we go forward. Finally, we understand that even though we live for a long time, for many years, but we have only the present moment. We have only the present thought. If we can be mindful in present thought, if we can succeed the present thought with mindfulness and mindful meditation, it means we can succeed our entire life. When mental states, mental formations or chetana come to our mind, we know very well, now I have these kind of mental formations. Those mental formations are impermanent. They are not permanent in our mind. They arise at the moment when some conditions arise at the moment. With the conditions, they arise at the moment, they immediately cease when conditions cease. Then finally, we understand our life is not just the mind or consciousness or mental formations, but there are 5 things, 5 aggregates, 5 grasping aggregates. Rupa, corporeality or form, Vedana, feelings, Sanya, perception, Sankhara, mental formations, and Vijnana, consciousness. These 5 things arise together, they immediately cease together at the moment. From moment to moment, they change. The present thought, the previous thought influences the present thought, and the present thought influences the next thought. If we can succeed the present thought with mindfulness and mindful meditation, then we can succeed next thought. When we succeed the present thought, our physical body changes into correct way. When we look at something with a pure mind, we can experience something about the objects that we receive through our eyes mindfully and wisely. Then we are able to overcome suffering. When we experience something through our senses, if we are mindful and wise, then nobody or nothing in outside can disturb our peace of mind. We depend on insight. We depend on wisdom. Then outside persons and things are unable to disturb our peace of mind. As soon as we experience something outside, we know very well those experiences arise according to my present mental condition. And also, if we can reflect on impermanence, these mental states, mental formations arise at the moment, then we see only thing which happens in our life is that arising and ceasing of our mental formations. Then we don't depend on outside. When we experience something through our senses, suddenly we look at inside. What happens to my mind? Common people, ordinary people, when they experience something through their senses, they look at inside. They think what happened to outside. But we who know the Dhamma, who practice Dhamma, suddenly we look at inside. What happens to my mind at the moment? Little by little, we can develop our mindfulness and mindful meditation. It means insight meditation. This is the purpose of Buddhist meditation. And here, first of all, we are going to practice mindful object. It means we are going to develop mindfulness. We train our mind to live in the present moment. Then we develop positive thoughts. Especially here we practice loving kindness meditation. Buddha says, at the beginning of the path of liberation, it is very important to practice loving kindness. He who wishes to attain the peace of mind should have to practice loving kindness, that may all beings be well, happy and peaceful. Again and again we think. When we practice loving kindness meditation continuously, what happens to our mind? When we experience someone, when we meet someone, when we remember some persons, suddenly we think automatically the highest attitude comes to our mind, that we think that person like our son or daughter. When someone sees a homeless person on the street, sometimes they may get angry. If that person's mom sees that person, what happens to her? Her heart is so warm. My dear son, what happens to you? I took care of you very well. I am so sad. Like that, our attitude changes into the correct way. This is the way how we think about people. Even though some people have some misbehavior, actually they are the sons of mothers. Their mothers love them always, even though they have some misbehavior, mistakes. That is the nature of moms. Like that, actually our attitude, our thinking pattern, our intention gradually changes when we practice loving kindness. That is why Buddhism always emphasizes the importance of practicing loving kindness. Here, in our meditation session, first of all we are going to practice the object of mindfulness, sati nimitta. It means we keep our attention around the nose or upper lip. At the same time, we live in the present moment. We are aware of our body and mind. And here, it is very important to understand the sati nimitta or mindful object. We keep our attention here. It is not just a particular place. By mind, we keep our attention in this area. And when some thoughts come to our mind, we think that they are impermanent. They have already happened. We think that they are impermanent. Again, we bring our consciousness to the present moment. And then we can develop mindfulness living in the present moment. Okay, dear friends in Dhamma, now please get ready for sitting meditation. Have a seat as a very comfortable posture that you can prepare. Relax your body, please. Relax your body. And keep it straight your body and relax your body. and keep your right hand on the left hand. Now I am sitting in a very pleasant, calm environment. Everything is prepared for my inner peace. I pay my gratitude to the people, those who have arranged these facilities for my inner peace kindly. Now I am aware of my body posture from my legs to head. My legs, knees, hands, shoulders, neck and head. Relax your body please again. Now I keep my attention around the nose or upper lip at the present moment. I don't think my past or future, or I don't practice any kind of particular meditation technique. Even breathing meditation, I don't practice in this moment. I just keep my attention in the present moment. I am keeping my attention around the nose or upper lip. I completely keep my attention around the nose or upper lip at the present moment. I am fully aware of the present moment. When some mental formations, objects come to my mind, I think, I contemplate on that. They are impermanent. they have already ceased, and I keep away them. Again I bring my attention to the present moment with the awareness of around the nose. I am fully aware of the present moment, keeping my attention around the nose to upper lip. Day by day, I increase the duration of practicing mindful object and keeping my attention in the present moment. Now I am going to practice loving kindness meditation to everyone, those who are in this universe, from here to the world. All beings like their success, like their happiness. I wish their success, their happiness. May all beings at this temple be well, happy and peaceful. Furthermore, I keep my attention around the nose. Keeping my attention around the nose and the present moment, at the same time, I contemplate on loving kindness meditation too. Still, I am keeping my attention around the nose. At the same time, I practice loving kindness meditation. May all beings at this temple be well, happy and peaceful. May all beings at this temple attain the final bliss of liberation. May all beings in this city, Covina, be well, happy, healthy and peaceful. May all beings in this city, Covina, attain the final bliss of liberation. May all beings in this county, Los Angeles, be well, happy and peaceful. May all beings in this county, Los Angeles, attain the final bliss of liberation. May all beings in this state, California, be well, happy, healthy, prosperous and peaceful. May all beings in this state attain the final bliss of liberation. May all beings in this country, the US, be well, happy, healthy, prosperous and peaceful. May their wishes meet its success always. May all beings in this country attain the final bliss of liberation. May all beings in this continent, America, be well, happy, healthy, prosperous and peaceful. May their wishes meet its success always, everywhere. May all beings in this continent, America, attain the bliss of Nibbana. May all beings in this planet, the earth, be well, happy, healthy and peaceful. May their righteous wishes meet with success. May all beings in this earth attain the final bliss of liberation. May all beings in this solar system be well, happy, healthy, prosperous and peaceful. May all beings in the solar system attain the final bliss of liberation. May all beings in this galaxy, the Milky Way, be well, happy, healthy, prosperous and peaceful. May all beings in this galaxy attain the final bliss of liberation. May all beings in this universe be well, happy, healthy, prosperous and peaceful. May their righteous wishes meet with success everywhere, every moment. May all beings in this universe attain the final bliss of liberation. May all beings in this entire world be well, happy, healthy, prosperous and peaceful. May their wishes meet with success everywhere, every moment. May they attain the final bliss of liberation. I am friendly with everyone in this universe. I see everyone in this universe like my family, like my children. I wish their success, their happiness, their progress. May all beings be well, happy and peaceful. I am friendly with everyone in this entire world. I see everyone like my only son or daughter. Now I am going to practice breathing meditation. When I breathe in, I know that I am breathing in. When I breathe out, I know that I am breathing out. I keep my attention around the nose or upper lip at the present moment. At the same time, I contemplate on breathing in and out. I contemplate on my natural breathing. Relax your body, please. When I breathe in, I know that I am breathing in. When I am breathing out, I know that I am breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. When I breathe in alone, I know that I am breathing in alone. When I breathe out alone, I know that I am breathing out alone. When I breathe in short, I know that I am breathing in short. When I breathe out short, I know that I am breathing out short. I am breathing in, sensitive to the entire body. I am breathing out, sensitive to the entire breathing body. Breathing in, breathing out. I keep my attention around the nose or upper lip at the present moment. At the same time, I contemplate on breathing in and out. When some mental formations come to my mind, I suddenly know that previous mental thoughts come to my mind, previous experiences come to my mind, and I suddenly contemplate on them as impermanent. They have already ceased. I just remember my mind. I just read my mind. Breathing in, breathing out. I am breathing in, calming bodily fabrication. I am breathing out, calming bodily fabrication. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Day by day, I increase the duration of practicing breathing meditation. Now I am going to practice insight meditation, Vipassana Bhavana. Every moment my body changed, my mind also changed. Everything is subject to change. My body and mind as well arise at the moment, they immediately cease at the moment. My body is impermanent, my mind also impermanent. I have only the present moment, present thought. That present thought didn't come to the present from the past. That present thought will not go to future from the present. But my previous thought influenced the present thought, and the present thought influences the future thought. My entire life is the present thought. That present thought consists with 5 aggregates. They are rupa, corporeality or form, vedana, feelings, sanya, perception, sankhara, mental formations, and vijnana, consciousness. My present thought consists with these 5 aggregates. These 5 aggregates are impermanent. They always arise together, they cease together. Every moment, 5 aggregates arise and they immediately cease. My entire life is these 5 aggregates. They are impermanent. They are dissatisfactory. They are selfless. They are not mine, Nathan Mama. They are not I am, Nameso Atta. They are not myself. Nathan Mama, they are not mine. Neso Hamasmi, they are not I am. Nameso Atta, they are not myself. These 5 aggregates are not mine, me or myself. They are just the result of my ignorance, craving, and karmic energy. Every moment, these 5 aggregates arise and cease. Arising, ceasing, arising, ceasing, arising, ceasing. My entire life is these 5 aggregates. Except these 5 aggregates, I have nothing in my life. Whatever I experience through my six senses, it means these five aggregates have arisen. They are impermanent. They are dissatisfactory or suffering. They are not myself. Arising, ceasing, arising, ceasing, arising, ceasing. Sabbe sankhara anicchati yada paññāya pansati atta nibbindati dukkhe esa maggo visuddhiya. All conditioned things are impermanent. He who sees this reality with wisdom overcomes suffering. This is the path to purity. Sabbe sankhara dukkhati yada paññāya pansati atta nibbindati dukkhe esa maggo visuddhiya. All conditioned things are dissatisfactory or suffering. He who sees this reality with wisdom overcomes suffering. This is the path to purity. Sabbe dhamma anattati yada paññāya pansati atta nibbindati dukkhe esa maggo visuddhiya. All phenomena are selfless. He who sees this reality with wisdom overcomes suffering. This is the path to purity. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Mindfully, silently,